Greetings, everyone. Stats South Africa has released a report titled Migration Profile for South Africa, a country profile 2023. We are starting in this channel. The entire report is about 129 pages, but in this first episode of our discussion, we'll only deal with the preface and the executive summary. Then we'll get into detail in different videos that we are going to do. So let's start with the preface. I read a quote: "It is my pleasure to share the first migration profile report for South Africa. It is well known that migration is one of the most spoken about themes in contemporary South Africa, and the one that elicits many passionate opinions on both sides and of the scale when addressing the theme of migration. Very close to the discussions on migration governance is the question of migration data and how government addresses the production and the publication thereof. Various framework emphasize the importance of migration data, such as the Sustainable Development Goals and the Global Compact on Migration Objective 1. Indeed, data also play a vital role in tracking migration patterns and trends, and as such, Statistics South Africa is committed to provide high-quality data to support evidence-based decision-making. As the country navigates challenging economic conditions and social inequalities, data are instrumental in guiding policies that promote inclusive and sustainable growth. This migration profile report comes as a consequence of the work and engagements conducted by the Migration and Urbanization Forum, which I launched in August 2022 and which Cabinet subsequently endorsed. This forum has involved itself in regional capacity building initiatives and on various engagements that relate to migration and urbanization. Through the partnership with the National Population Unit and the Department of Social Development, the forum and this profile report is a testament to what can be achieved through strategic partnerships that seek to provide sound evidence that contributes towards good governance of migration in the country. To build on the success of this report, Statistics South Africa needs to enhance the coordination and the collaboration of traditional and non-traditional data providers, particularly with the private sector and the academia, the use of alternative data sources, while also ensuring sustainability of current data sources is paramount to narrowing the data gap. Let us therefore join forces in building and improving lives through amplified data and sharing partnerships. Finally, I want to acknowledge and thank all stakeholders who contributed to the development of this migration profile report for South Africa. Your efforts in supporting the migration profile report compilation process are instrumental in promoting sustainable development and ensuring that no one is left behind and enjoys a better quality of life. I therefore encourage the use of the report for enhanced migration data management. It is written by Risenga Maluleke, Statistician General. So we jump to the executive summary. As I said, that we will then deal in detail with the specific issues that have been raised in this report. Of course, the report does give definitions of some of the terms that we normally use in our daily work, some of us that work with migrants. The executive summary says, I read, introduction. The profile report for South Africa offers a comprehensive view of migration within a country experiencing mixed migration flows, hampered by fragmented data management systems. Aligned with the Global Compact for Migration and the Sustainable Development Goals, the report prioritizes migrants' rights and underscores the critical need for precise, disaggregated data to inform policy decisions effectively. The migration profile was prepared by members of the Interministerial Technical Working Group in close collaboration with the broad range of stakeholders and with technical support from the International Organization for Migration, IOM. This migration profile, a first for South Africa, is designed to enhance policy coherence, evidence-based policy making, and the mainstreaming of migration into South Africa's development plans. Its development was guided and supported with inputs by the technical group of government, ministries, and institutions. The report provides an overview of migrant characteristics, trends, and impacts of migration in South Africa up to the end of 2022-2023. The data used in the analysis were collected from various sources ranging from South Africa's national population and the housing census and the national surveys to administrative records, academic research, and relevant national and international sources. As a result, this landmark profile delivers one of the most comprehensive overviews of migration trends and their impacts on South Africa to date. The migration profile is comprised of 3 parts. One, that is part A, migration trends and the characteristics, provides data and analysis of migration trends in South Africa. Part B, impacts of migration, describes the impact of migration on key socio-economic and development indicators based on several literature reviews. Part C, recommendations, presents key steps and initiatives for consideration by policymakers, close quote. So in our second video, we are going to focus on part A, which is migration trends and the characteristics, provides data and analysis of migration trends in South Africa, so that we have a better understanding on what this report speaks to, so that when we engage on the question of migration, at least we have a report that now guides us in our daily work. Some of us that work with the migrant organizations, and those that are giving solidarity to migrants, and also those that have, in most cases, negative view about migration. So we hope that this report is going to assist us so that we understand the question of migration in South Africa. At the end, the report also then it talks about immigration. Please like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you are on TikTok, please do follow us. Otherwise, have a great day. Goodbye.